Hi Praveen.
Hello, Gaurav.
What do you think about Nepal? It's a friendly state or hostile state?
Well, it's a answer that will be hostile as well as friendly both. Nepal till 2015, or let's say till the eras of 16 and 17, was a friendly state. But
Okay.
post what we have seen, the new regime in Nepal, specifically talking about KP Sharma Oli, he has always sided himself with the state of China and always has spilled venom against India since last almost a decade. So, considering Nepal's closeness and Nepal's alliance with China, once upon a time it was a friendly state. What we have always mentioned, roti beti ka rishta, but as of now, Nepal is a hostile state.
And what is roti beti?
Roti beti isn't simply with regard to Mata Sita, as
Okay.
we have seen that Raja Janak, he was coming from the land of Nepal. And apart from that, we have always considered Nepal as our younger brother in the South Asia as well as the Asian politics. And we have treated Nepal as the younger brother, feeding it with all the basic amenities and facilities as much as we can.
Okay.
So even after our all great efforts, even after all wonderful attempts, we have failed. It's a failure from our side that Nepal sided itself with China somehow because of some extra state actors, but it has.
Okay. Thank you. How will this triangular flag impact our tricolor flag?
Well, if we take the example of Bangladesh, how Muhammad Yunus, when he took over the regime of Bangladesh, how he went to China and he stated that Bangladesh is so called the guardian of the Bay of Bengal region, basically the guardian of the sea, and can disconnect India's northeast anytime from the Indian subcontinent. So obviously, this has represented that how the Bangladeshi so called caretaker government is totally sitting into the lap of the Chinese government. And so, all of those same things that happened in Bangladesh is right now happening in the state of Nepal. And we don't know who will be the next face, the next name into the Nepal politics. And if, let's say, unfortunately, due to any unavoidable circumstances, Nepal also gets a caretaker just like Muhammad Yunus of Bangladesh. So obviously, the strangler flag would impose a big sovereignty and internal security threat on our country, as 1770 kilometer of around the boundary we share with Nepal, and five states and five very crucial states once again, the chicken neck Sikkim, obviously internally disturbed because of insurgency, West Bengal, the state of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, that is obviously troubled with too much of underdevelopment, and yes, Uttarakhand, that is a special state for us, a Himalayan state for us. So if Nepal just allows any kind of anti-India elements towards the borders of Nepal and India, so obviously it will be a consideration for us, a concern for us, where we will have to think about to strengthen our militaries, to strengthen our defense. It would require big level of expenditure, and ultimately it will be a big question onto the pockets of the common man. So obviously we'll have to keep ourselves ready for any unforeseen situation that could arise because of this political turmoil in Nepal.
Okay, Praveen. What do you think about the Gen Z protest in Nepal, or it is any possibility in India?
Well, to be honest, I don't think so that Indian youth would be coming on streets and would be spilling poison and such type of violent activities against the Indian government. As ultimately, yes, we have too much of consideration for our youth. Are they properly into the streamline of the standards? Are they properly following the standards of the education? Are they ethical? Are they attached to the roots of the culture and the aesthetics of the nation? No doubt in that. We have this consideration, we have this concern always with regard to the young generation. But yes, to be honest, I don't think so. Indian Gen Zs, that is the youth, as what we have been always referring to them, I don't think so they would be ever trying to do such a thing, because Indians, whether they are living in Kashmir, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Nagaland, Arunachal, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, wherever, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, or even the island states of our country from Lakshadweep to Andaman. We have been always a patriotic Indians. We have been always a nationalist Indians. And to the young generation, they have, yes, they are busy in partying, they are busy in clubbing, they are busy in pubbing, but no doubt in that. Their hearts, their hearts still beats for the tricolor flag of our country, that is India. So I don't believe that our youth would be ever coming on to the streets in such a violent manner, and that too in a manner that will oust the government and internally will just devastate the social fabric of the country. So we are nationalist Indians, we were nationalist Indians, and we will remain nationalist Indians, whether it is the Gen Z, whether it is the millennials, or whatever generation. So I think that will be the answer.
Okay, thank you, Praveen sir. Thank you for the insights about the Gen Z of India and Nepal.